So we are more than halfway through 2025, and I think this is a perfect time for people to reflect on how their year has been and how they can improve it moving forward. One tactic that I've used over the past 2 to 3 years, which has helped me tremendously, is reflecting and rating the 10 areas of life. The 10 areas of life is something I sort of adopted from this YouTuber known as the Bliss Bean. I think she has since retired or is just not making content anymore. But I learned this from her channel a couple years ago, and I think it is very transformative in how people think about their lives and how they approach these different aspects of their lives. So I'm going to do an overview of the 10 sections and then dive in a little bit into some of them, give some examples. So the 10 sections are money and finance, career and work, health and fitness, home and environment, fun and adventure, family, friends, romance, learning and education, and mental, emotional, and spiritual health, also known as MESH. Now, a lot of what we do on a day-to-day basis can affect 2 to 3 different areas of this section. Let's say you're going out on a Tuesday night to go see a movie with your friends. That can affect your friends section, your fun and adventure section, your money and finance section. Or let's say you sign up to take a new exercise class. That could affect your learning and education, your health and fitness. Maybe your work is sending you on a retreat somewhere. That can affect your career section, your mental, emotional, and spiritual health section. All of this to say, when you start to look at your daily life in the context of how does this play into the 10 different areas of my life, you'll begin to see how impactful this is. Another thing that I like to do is at the beginning of each year, I will reflect on the past year and give myself a rating from 1 to 10 on these different life sections. Now, for the past several years, I've been in college studying electrical engineering. So my learning and education has been pretty highly rated. Now, I could pour more time into my studies, which is why I normally rated myself at about like an 8 out of 10. So if I wanted to devote more time to my studies, I would set a goal and maybe aspire to set a 9 out of 10. Or let's say you're currently between jobs and you want to pour more time into your career and work. That might mean applying to a job every single day, improving your LinkedIn profile, working on your resume. These are all actions that can affect that specific area of your life. Or maybe you want to improve your money and finance section, so you set the goal of by the end of 2025, you have a 3-month emergency fund set up. Learning to view your life through these different lenses of different life areas allows you to see exactly where you're lacking and where you want to improve. I also want to be clear, there's no right or wrong way to set this up. Like, this is you viewing your life and what you want out of it. I like to think of it as being able to take a step back and seeing your life from a bird's eye view as opposed to really being in it. I think sometimes when we're just in it, living day-to-day life, I think being able to take a step back and viewing your life from almost a third-person perspective allows you to see it's like, hey, you know, I want to strengthen my relationship with my friends and build some lifelong friendships. So I'm going to pour more time into that. Or my house is a mess right now, so I think I need to pour more time into my home and environment. Maybe you want to improve your family connections, so you're going to call your parents or your grandparents or your siblings 2 to 3 times per week. There is no right or wrong way to do this. I think it is very useful to be able to view your life through these 10 different life areas to see where you are missing and where you want to improve. And one in particular that I just want to drive home during this video is MESH. The reason why I have mental, emotional, and spiritual health all lumped together is because there's a lot of activities that can affect all of them very positively. Some habits that positively affect them is meditation, journaling, more time into your faith. I like to put volunteering in here because I think it does do a lot for your mental and emotional health. That could also be linked to physical health. If you're, out helping a community the entire day, that can impact your physical health while also impacting your MESH. So that's just a little bit of a reason why I have those 3 sort of lumped together, because I think they are very connected and you can't really separate them into different life areas. Now, it being July, you might have lost sight of your original New Year's resolutions, and I think now is a perfect time to, do a 10 to 20 minute reflection on your different areas of life. See which ones you really want to improve over the next couple months, and pick like 1 to 2 habits or things that you want to do. Maybe you want to improve your learning and education. Go get a library card, check out a book. Or maybe you want to improve your friend connections, so you're going to go get coffee with a friend from high school once a month. All this to say, it does not take that much energy once you realize what areas of life you need to improve. So I want to ask you, for the next couple of months leading to 2026, what is one of the life areas that you want to focus more on? And what habit or action are you going to instill to improve that sector of your life? Once again, if you have any questions or topics that you want me to discuss further, leave them in the comments down below, and I hope you enjoyed this video.